Hey YouTube family, welcome back. Okay, this is Denise in the little sewing room, and today I want to show you a project that just jumped at me this past week since the last video, and I want to thank everyone who did watch my first comeback video. Thank you, you're wonderful. And this video, I'm going to show you what I did to make the little closet that's at the entryway work better for me. I told you that it contained controlled clutter and I wouldn't let you see in it. But I decided, looking at it, that that would be a great place to put fabric storage. So I want you to come along as I show you how I worked it. Now, I'm not going to show you me cutting the wood or carrying the wood into the house or running to get Band-Aids or whatever. I think that would just scare you. It would scare you. But I want to show you how I did that. So come along with me as I show you another DIY that anybody can do this. And how I got sewing storage. It's one of two places that I'll use as sewing storage in, not sewing storage, fabric storage. And then I had to take, and I'm still taking time, going through all my fabric and doing a I love you, but it's time for you to go routine. So come with me and let's look at this DIY fabric storage in a small entry closet. This is my closet before I made the alterations to turn it into fabric storage central. So it's not a big closet. And I've got a few things still in there, some bags, a box of bags. I keep my ladder in there, my trusty ladder. On the door, I have my embroidery hoops for storage. It's got carpet and that brown carpet that I don't like. So I am going to add some shelving units in there, just simple ones to keep fabric, because I'm going to put all my fabric in one spot. I'm also going to take the time to go through my fabric stash and reduce it to what I feel is what I'm going to use. I'm not saving anything. Phase 2. I've got 2 of the bookshelves done. Let me back up so you can see. And I got them put in there. But I made a mistake because I measured wall to wall when I should have measured baseboard to the opposite side of the wall baseboard. So my they won't fit side by side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a subfloor that comes above the baseboard, so they'll come up, and I'll still be able to get 2 in there, and then I can get 1 next to it. So I've taken some scrap wood, and I've got it here. I'm gonna back up so you can see. I've cut me 2 strips that are half the distance from wall to wall above baseboard, and I have, look at that, that is some scrap lumber. I think those are 3x1s or 3x2s, I don't know, but it's scrap lumber, all of it's scrap lumber, and I've cut it, and I'm going to screw them in place, take out those cabinets, put in my subfloor, and then put the cabinets in. Okay, I'm hoping this is going to work. All right. Okay, so I made a faux floor with the lumber that I showed you and some risers, and now I have the cabinets in there. There are 2. It looks like it's going to work out just beautifully. I'll put together the 3rd one and put that in there, and that's going to be my fabric storage for my craft items. So that's going to be fabric storage and some books. Okay, it's done. I've got all 3 of those bookshelf units in there. The floor support I made is holding up. I might cut a piece of wood and put it across there, paint it white and make it look a little neater, but for right now it's fine. And there they are, trying to get the best view for you. And so that will now become my fabric storage. So now I'm just to go and get the bags and start putting it in, and then I will take a shot and let you see. And up there is the original shelf, which still has books and some extra fabric up there. But I'm going to start with a folded fabric at the bottom, the heaviest item, and work up to my small scrap pieces. So organization is coming along. All right, so I've got the shelves in. I've got some of the fabric I want in there that I'm going to keep. I have so much more to go through, so I thought I'd just give you a quick glimpse. I'm going to move in a little bit. I see I have the bag from that's holding my embroidery hoops for my machine, kind of blocking the view. So I'll move in, and the light is a little crazy, but I've got a few storage boxes which have specialty fabrics, mainly probably either black lining or white lining. The top boxes, the large boxes, have some large prints that I really like to do when I do embroidery, and some specialty fabric pieces that I've cut from dresses or other garments that have like embroidery on them or beadwork that I would like to incorporate. I've got, let's see if I can move this out of the way. 3 boxes on the top shelf, which I'm going to put some of the smaller scraps in, things that are 3, 5, 6, and 9 inches in length or square. I got an empty shelf still there available, a partial empty shelf, and full shelves that could take a little more fabric. And another view of that raised floor that I created. There we go. I had to put 3 supports on each board that measured 24 and 5/8. I put 3 supports, and then where the boards met, because I couldn't get it in there as one big board, I had to do it in 2 pieces. Nope, I didn't have to. I had to do it in 2 pieces because I didn't have enough wood to cut one full length. And then I put a little support in the middle, and that's what you see where there is a seam down there. There's a support in the midsection. So all in all, I am happy with this closet redo for my fabric. I do have fabric stored in the fitting room in that Colac 8 cubicle, IKEA Colac 8 cubicle, whatever they call it, unit. So I do have fabric there, but I wanted to get out my large pieces so that I could start using them, and I wanted to go through my fabric because too much fabric tends to stop me from being very creative. So I'm narrowing it down, also looking at stuff and being inspired. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing my fabric storage closet come together. I love it. I have been inspired. As soon as I finish uploading this video, I'm going to get in the sewing room and make something with some of that big pieces of fabric, and maybe do some creative work with some of the little pieces of fabric that I have. And I've been wanting to do something, change my wardrobe in a new direction. And now that I know what I have to work with and I don't feel so overburdened, I'm going to get to it. So the next video you'll see maybe me with a new outfit, or we'll just have to come back and see. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell someone else about Denise reading the Little Sewing Room and the projects that she's now up to. Bye-bye.